Hi everybody, this is Angel from World Boss Media, and who am I joined with today?
Hi, I'm Phib from Super Team Canada.
So tell me, what do you do and what is Super Team?
We're leading the growth of the Solana blockchain ecosystem across Canada. So anywhere from incubating startups to holding events and conferences, as well as some of what I do, which is helping to bring more assets, digital assets and real world assets onto the Solana blockchain.
How is Super Team and Solana different?
They have the Solana Foundation, which helps to grow the global Solana ecosystem. But then they realized that it would be better to have independent, decentralized organizations in each country that can share a brand globally, but also help to grow the ecosystem, like specifically in their niche of their nation. So we're different because we are independent, but we work closely with the Solana Foundation on growing the ecosystem and all of their goals.
So now it's decentralized. Before it was centralized. What did you do different?
The Solana Foundation would hire employees to marketing, growth, and events. And though they still have their own employees for like the big global events like Breakpoint, which is the annual Solana conference, now instead of hiring, they bring on teams on the ground. So for us, it was myself and Simon when we first started. We know our country and our region best and what's going to work here for building a community. So they've kind of handed that responsibility over.
Because you mentioned that you are also an NFT artist yourself. I'm also a creative. I came from an animation background. Copyright's become a problem these days. And so what are your thoughts on that? Where did that come into play to help? And like maybe NFT as well. Like tell me more about it.
I would say first, of course, with NFTs, like you have the ledger and proof of original ownership of a piece. So, that would be attached to the artist and their profile on the blockchain forever in a way that cannot be changed, altered, etc. And then in terms of like AI and the rest of it, another thing that I used to do was UX design. And for me, I would say AI is nowhere near actually replacing like the elements of humanity needed in something like user experience and research. They can assist and provide data. I'm shocked at how not close they are to mastering that. The cool thing about blockchain is that it makes anything verifiable and traceable. So when it comes to people's art, like if you have a program built into the blockchain to detect like artificial intelligence or to detect if plagiarism, like does this match another photo, it can be connected and then anyone can see that on a public ledger that was detected for that particular piece. There's a lot of ways that I think that blockchain will be essential when AI is more ubiquitous than it is now.
Would you say that would be like the future of like digital art?
In terms of digital art, for sure. Like when you have a painting, like you have people who are trained for years and years on how to verify that it's the original painting. With digital art, you could have some of that, but you don't have like the same kind of brushstrokes and certain like physical details. So having it on a public ledger, it attached to a public ledger is essentially like it'll be a requirement for digital art.
Thank you for the insights. This was really fun. I'm really glad I got to talk to you today.